Your Words Destroyed My Planet, the stream series. A Setlist. Chapter 7. You're never sure what song will summon Solix, and you have a faint hope as you sail towards the new island that formed a few years ago near Japan that the song this time will be I'm on a Boat by Lonely Island. It is not that song, but you are, as it happens, on a boat, and you do invite everyone that can hear you, seemingly no one, to take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. Perhaps you should have committed to the bit and got a nautical-themed pashmina afghan as per the lyrics. Maybe Solix didn't turn up for the song because you weren't fully prepared for what it would take. You hang your head in shame. Except you don't, because you're mooring your little boat and then taking an even smaller boat to the shore. That is the last boat, though, otherwise you're just risking recursively smaller sea craft and you'd never get any closer to the island. The island of Nishinoshima is smack dab in the middle of the ocean, as all islands are, you guess. It formed in the 70s, but it's been going on and off every so often as the volcano in the middle of the island decides to expand. It erupted again this year, which is pretty much why you think you have to be here. You're picking up the pattern of a lot of these trips. This island is super new. The ice you got was super old. You've got time capsules, time things. It's all time shit. I have arrived, you announce to no one. Fine, it's time to open up your phone and go through your playlist until you find something that hits the grooves of your brain just right and makes space ghosts happen. You're tempted to sing exclusively joke songs just to annoy your friend, but you decide to go through songs that you legitimately like. It's when you hit Lil Nas X's Montero that you feel that in-the-zone kind of buzz along your gray matter that lets you know that you've hit the right song. Solix appears up close to you this time, only a few feet away as opposed to the distance he's been at a couple of times before. Dave! Solix beams at you. Hey man, how are you? You ask him happily. Same, it's not been long for me. Are you okay? He asks you. World's ending, same shit, different day. You laugh. Solix looks concerned for you, which is sweet. He probably doesn't know how many once-in-a-lifetime disasters and how many unprecedented times you've already lived through. It's been a while since everyone found out, and although everyone is working hard to escape the planet, well, there's only so long that you can all sustain terror as an emotion. You get burnt out on it. You get over it, or you don't keep going. It's cool, man. Come on, sit down. You smile and sit down on the ground near the shore. You pat the space next to you for him to join you. Earth is so different, Solix says softly after a few moments of silence. Different from where you've been? You ask. I've been to one planet, but it was ice. Froze my ass off. I did get to sleep close to Dave in a tent in the cold before he knew I liked him. He says thoughtfully. Ooh, that sounds like a special kind of hell. You laugh. Yeah, it was. But that place felt so big. It was nothing like this, though. So much water, so blue. Solix says as he looks over the ocean and then up at the sky. It's hard to think that it's all going to be gone. Maybe that on one of these trips I'll go somewhere or touch something and then bam, I'm the last person to have ever done that. That no one will go there again before it's all gone. You sigh. Dave talked to me about that on the planet that we went to, that was going to get eaten like Earth will. He said that it means something that you saw it, and things... Solix frowns. I'm not doing this right. It was good when he said it in my language. I think I get you. It still means something, even if it's only temporary. You nod. Yeah, kinda. He agrees. That's how I've been feeling about shit, you say with a casual shrug. You veered away from saying it's how you've been feeling about the rest of your life, knowing that it's not all that long. You're appreciating things when they come, time with your family, moments of appreciation for the world that has the same expiry date as you, even the simple joy of music. It's help you accept your situation, but you don't think that Solix is entirely on the same page as you yet. That's fine. Oh, hey, did you catch the song I got you here with, since you were bitching before about having to sing them? You ask with a mischievous grin on your face. No? Solix says flatly, his expression suspicious. You wind the song back and hold it out to show him, since Spotify has the lyrics for this one. You don't know if your alien buddy can read English, but he doesn't say otherwise when you hit play. Did he just... Solix gasps at one point. Hold up. You laugh and jump back a little so the lyrics can scroll past again. It was a huge deal, man, I'm telling you. You say when Solix giggles at the lyrics. Yeah? Solix asks with a grin. For sure. The whole song was about him being gay, which was and still is this huge thing for people. Especially in the music industry and his genre, it was really bold for him to come out with this song and people were furious about it. You explain. I really don't get why humans are like that. Why they make a big deal about it, I mean. It's no one's fucking business. Solix says sadly, and fuck, don't you wish you could live in the future that he does, where this isn't a problem? Yeah, well, some people are bigots, but I'm trying to teach my kids to not do that. You insist, knowing full well that the lessons seemingly didn't pass down through your grandchildren. Good? Solix says, like he's asking if you want a medal for that. You hop to your feet and show off your frankly fantastic Bi Pride shirt. The pun on it makes Solix laugh silently and then smile. I can't argue with a shirt, he says with a helpless little shrug and a small but amused smile. I know it's dumb. I'm trying to fix things. Isn't that what we're doing? You ask him hopefully. You really want to believe that it's true. I don't know. I don't know if we're changing things or if we're doing what we're meant to. Thinking about it makes my head hurt. I just go where I'm supposed to be. He admits. Well, that's depressing. You still don't know what I'm supposed to do with all of this stuff? I'm not picking it up yet. You'll vanish on me when I do. You say, and gesture to a random loose rock. It doesn't feel special or anything, but it's not like he'd have you pick anything else here. There isn't anything else here. I know we need it. I don't know exactly how we use it, Solix says, not for the first time. Damn. Can you tell me more about my family? The ones who are alive now. I know you've told me about your Dave, but what about the others? You ask, to change the subject. You want to know more about the future. Wouldn't anyone? Okay. Dave and Rose are twins. I told you before, I think. Solix says slowly as he counts them both off on his hand. Did their father really name her after my mom? You ask in wonder. You miss your mom so much. The idea that she's living on through someone else is comforting. Solix shrugs, which is disappointing, but you can't expect him to know everything. It makes sense that she is named after your mom, since her brother is named after you. That suggests an awareness of your family names, at least, right? Rose works in social work with kids mostly, adults too. She helps them with their, brain feelings. Trauma, that's it. She's terrifying and she dresses all spooky. She could be kind of a bitch, but she cares. Dave loves her, Solix says. That sounds like a good person to have mom's name. No one crossed my mom twice, I'll tell you that for free. You laugh. She was a force to be reckoned with, dead or alive. That seems right. So then there's the three older ones, Dirk, Hal, and Roxy. They're identical, but Dirk and Hal aren't anymore. It's a gender thing, Solix explains. Oh, they're trans? You ask, and Solix nods. Dirk and Hal are. Their adopted dad is, too. That's why he got them, because he knew what it was like and could be there for them. Bro was shitty about it when he was alive, but They got to be them when they moved to my ship when he died. Solix tells you. Damn, at least they're doing okay now, but it just gets worse and worse with your grandson, doesn't it? So transphobia as well? Jesus. You grimace. Oh yeah, bro is the fucking worst, Solix says with feeling. I don't get that. I'm nowhere near straight. Sam's had crushes on boys at his school, and Sophia punched a girl out for picking on her best friend who's, well, they're still figuring themselves out, I think. But still, you insist, waving a hand at your shirt. You know that you're not perfect either. Everyone has their own biases, but you just don't get how people can be like this. Why does what other people do with their bodies matter so much to everyone else? Just let people be, for fuck's sake. People used to say shit about you not being straight. You grew up with all sorts of media that made you the punchline for who you are, who you love, and what you like. You hate it. What does it even matter? If my wife had a dick that was attached and not, in our bedside drawer, then it wouldn't matter to me. And fine, if your attraction doesn't work that way, then don't date that person. But why be shitty? And when it's your kids, I get making an assumption or being ignorant, but to knowingly hurt your kids, you can't even speak anymore. The idea of being so cruel to your own kids, denying them the chance to be who they are, is just unthinkable to you. Hal hasn't told me all of it, but since all of this stuff has come up, and since I've asked questions because of me, I know he was shit. That's not even counting the ways he'd physically and psychologically hurt them, or all of his experiments on Dave. Solix snarls. You're so mad and devastated that you could chew through glass and spit it out molten yourself. I can't even... I see my kids every day. I put my arm through a wood chipper before I'd raise a hand to them. That's disgusting. Just evil shit, you say with a shudder of disgust. You didn't think anything could break through that feeling, but something does. There is something here with you that wasn't here earlier. Something that shouldn't be here. What? Solix asks as he stands up too and looks around nervously. I felt something, you tell him as you try to place where the feeling is coming from. Solix asks you if it's the volcano, but you tell him that's not it. You're not really paying attention to him. What you're really focusing on is that feeling. It feels mean. This is definitely something aware, something sentient, and it's not giving you the friendliest vibes right now. This is a brand new island. No one's died here, Solix says, though you don't know if that's true. I deal in more than just dead people and alien ghosts. Hello? You call out. You get nothing back verbally, but you do feel a reaction to your words. You start walking closer to it. Dave? Solix hisses at you. There's something here. It feels like it's not now, you tell Solix as you walk. No, you've gone too far. Turn back. Yeah, it definitely has the same out-of-time feeling that Solix has, but this one is nowhere near as calm as Solix is. Even when you first met Solix, you figured out that he was harmless pretty fast, but this doesn't feel the same. You don't know if whatever this thing is feels malice towards you, Solix, or something else. Fucking around and finding out is not high on your list of things you want to do. Solix keeps talking. You're not really listening to him, but it's reassuring to note that you don't feel any spike in aggressive energy around here when he does speak. Whatever is here doesn't seem to mean any harm to him. You need a better read on whatever this is.
Scrolling blindly through your phone, you land on a song, trusting your intuition. Within a beat or two, you know what you're looking for, and you start to sing.
Alexander, older brother.
It's a who, not a what. You feel whoever it is resonate with your song like a struck tuning fork. You've got them. You can't see them, not yet, but you feel them. The presence is unsettled, frightened, and defensive. There's a risk that you could make it feel cornered and have it lash out, but it feels deeply wrong. It's unnatural, not from this world. The defensive fear spikes from the spirit that you're dealing with. For just a second, you feel like you see someone, and then you see too much.
It's like someone turned your eyes inside out. There's nothing there, but there is. There's too much there. Everything is there. Huge, impossible darkness that swims through an even bigger, even blanker darkness. That presence twists and moves away from you as you stare helplessly at the unthinkable scale of the darkness in front of you. Dave, I think you need to grab a rock, Solix tells you in a panic. What is that? You manage to ask. The sea? Solix asks, bewildered. He can't see it. No, that. What is that? It's so big, so dark, and angry. You rasp. It is. It's so angry. Even as you touch on that thought, it sucks you in. The screaming, helpless rage of someone dead who shouldn't have been, who didn't deserve it. It's not fair. It thrashes in the dark beyond, trying to get through, trying to get out. Oh, fuck, that sounds like the void. You do not want it seeing you. Pick a rock up, Solix tells you. It's not human Ugh! The thought slips from you as your foot slips from the rock beneath your feet, dispelling Solix's presence immediately. Your fingers close around a rock like all the others as you stare out, not seeing the sea, only the darkness that's out there still. Then it slips from view, and along with it, the presence that you first felt. You're alone on a young island, with nothing to show for it but a rock and a generous helping of existential dread.